right now. Stream
Right
is
now?
up right now. I am streaming. I am live. Back at it again with another stream. Porta Pebbles. Yo, whoever's podcast you were on, and they had the fucking the pony thing. Oh my god! Actually, that was hilarious.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was actually really funny. I like that. I actually
that was on Dirt's.
Yeah, I actually
podcast.
really like that. It was hilarious. I was like, this is genius. I really like it.
What the hell?
All right, let me go ahead and link this on Twitter. And then do you want to just retweet what I put out?
There you go. I got it.
Because typically you do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Twitter. I've never used Twitter ever before I made YouTube. We're live on... Oh, wait. With the what? Warrior. Oh, why isn't it? Why is it showing weird? Hold on, let me go back. YouTube. I can't tell if people are in right now because I'm not looking. So if you see people popping in and saying hi,
we got 5, but I think they're shy. Unless you guys are watching it on.
Oh, someone disliked the video already. What the hell?
That was me. I disliked it.
Oh, I was like, geez, what do we do?
That's hilarious. As soon as they heard my voice. Now we really got to dislike. Who did that?
I liked it again, so I took away my dislike. I'm just gonna remove my like.
Hashtag podcast gaming. Nope, spelled PlayStation wrong.
What?
No, because I'm typing, but my my mic's kind of in the way, so I'm like looking over it as I'm typing, and I messed up.
Well, that's no fun.
That works. Well, normally I lower it, but because since we're just doing the podcast, I put it like a certain way because I'm just chilling typically. You know, I'm not really doing much.
What kind of mic you got again?
The
Excuse me.
The HyperX Quadcast with @DocDark.
Quadcast S?
The one that's not like the one that's just black and red. I don't remember which one is what. And
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
The one that's $140?
Yep.
Are you out of your mind?
Wait, is that the one I got? I think it is.
You paid $140 for a mic?
I mean, do you hear how amazing this mic is?
I mean, you sound good, but you don't sound $140 good. Are you? Look, you see, they got one for $60. That's the one you should have gotten.
I mean, if you want, you can go for it.
HyperX Solo Cast USB microphone.
I mean, I like this one, so.
Sound good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even gonna say anything about mine.
Oh yeah, tell them how much you paid.
Dakkota sounds good too. Dakkota, what kind of mic you got?
The Shure SM7B. $400 mic.
Nope. Leave you the what? Excuse me, what is it called?
The Shure SM7B.
How much was it again?
400.
Say that number again.
400.
And Doc wants to complain about mine. Like, come on, really? You're not gonna say anything about that?
I'm looking it up, and it sure is $400. He's crazy.
Yeah, I was surprised too.
Wow.
I was surprised, but hey, his mic, you could probably do a lot with it though. That's the thing.
Like what? Sing?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's used for that. It's used for
horse
classical
things
music as well.
So when
Horse
he's so when he's running, you know, you hear that, you know, like the hoofs.
Oh, we got 12 people watching. Nobody said hi yet. What's going on, guys?
I'm actually surprised.
Surprised what?
Normally people are like typing stuff like "Hi Doc," you know, or something like "Hey, what's up?"
Make sure
there we go. And everyone's they're saying something now. What's going on, Mike Johnson?
Bro, how come I don't see it?
I see it.
I see it.
Damn, I gotta refresh my page. Hold on.
Mike Johnson said, Doc, they have PlayStation 5. Think about it. Is that in reference to something? And then Joe says, how's it going, fellas?
Who got a PlayStation 5?
I don't know.
Oh, they got a PlayStation 5. That's right. I get a Mike Johnson. Oh, you guys.
Oh, that's what he meant. Okay.
Buying shit that's unnecessary, right, Mike?
What
I
you
got
mean? People spend like $100 on gaming headsets.
it. They're not about. Well, yeah, and it comes with a mic. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, it's not always the greatest though. Could be a
Hey
little
there,
rough.
Reaper.
What's up, Reaper? Where is VC? Who's VC? What is VC?
I don't know who VC is.
Any Manny Fresh? What's going on, Manny?
Not me, he
All right,
said.
we'll give it like 3 minutes, and then we can start.
I mean, at least.
What up, Sidious? Oh,
Hey, what's going on, Sidious?
At least Doc didn't ask me how much my mixer was.
Oh, okay. How much is your mixer since you want to bring it up?
$500.
Wait. Say what? say that number again.
$500.
$500? What the fuck does a mixer do? What does it do? Like, what does it do?
Well, it's got all my little voice things I can do, like
Save me.
that.
That was weird.
Yeah, it's got all the hotkeys on there. I can do the special effects voices.
Oh, okay.
Any voice. I can change my gain. I can change all that stuff. You know, it's a good
So
mixer.
it's more like a convenience kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's good for this exact type of mic. They're usually voiced up.
Oh.
Any XLR microphone.
Yeah. Reaper, we're in the Discord.
He won't be able to see the channel though.
Oh yeah, because it's locked. He says, Dakkota, you're funny. Isn't he funny looking? I feel the same. That's
Wait,
You're
you guys?
just jealous because I got money.
Dude, you got mad money. You balling on a budget.
Is he balling? Are you selling crack?
It's that horse stuff. He sells that horse stuff. He knows. We don't understand. Only he knows.
I see. I said.
You what?
You guys got cameras too?
No.
Mine's not on.
Oh yeah, he does. He showed off his
I had
animal.
cat cam today.
Yeah.
He did a what?
Cat cam.
Why you?
No, why you laughing, motherfucker?
Because it sounds funny.
Because it's weird, right? It's just...
No, he does have a cat. Low engine.
What? No, Reaper, you should not. No, that's a horrible idea, Reaper. Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, don't do that.
We do not promote that over here.
Yeah.
Hugs, not drugs. God damn.
Oh my gosh.
Science.
Science?
What? That didn't even fit in there. That didn't even fit.
I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, so we got 1 more minute, then we'll kick it off. I hope you're kidding, Reaper. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. It's bad. You know what I'm saying?
Not worth it, Reaper.
I mean, if you're a pharmaceutical rep, then technically it's legal because you're selling pharmaceuticals to pharmacies. So
Yeah, do it the legit way. Hey, what's going on, Harold? What's going on, Isaiah? How you guys doing?
Drug addicts now.
Isaiah.
Man, addicted to that stick drift.
Addicted to the stick drift. Oh, that's tough.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, I would be mad, no lie though. I would be really, really mad.
All right, so just a reminder.
Legally, yes.
Just a reminder. Check out Dakkota. I have his Twitch channel below. Check out Doc. I have his YouTube channel, which will most likely all of you guys already subscribed to him. But if you're not, then yeah, there's that too.
Hey, just so they know too, I also did start streaming on Twitch as well. So if you guys want to come check me out,
I will be sure to include that next time. I forgot that you're doing your Twitch.
Yep,
Yeah,
Twitch.
It's perfect though, because it's small, intimate. Not too many people.
Yeah, a
Little
lot
baby
more
Twitch streamer.
interaction.
Yeah.
Because once you get a lot of people, it's like, have fun interacting with people.
Yeah, well, I'm not really like talking about console war stuff. Like I'm legit playing, and you want to come watch me play, then I'm playing Watch Dogs 2 right now. That's the game that I'm currently playing. So if you want to come watch me play Watch Dogs 2, you're more than welcome to stop by,
Yeah, of course. All right, so we're at 4:06, so let's go ahead and kick it off, or at least my time. I know everyone's on different time zones. All right. So we got 3 topics like always. So the first one we're going to go over is pretty much why is it seems like it's more accepted for PC gamers to have a digital library vice consoles where it's kind of like looked down upon. Second one is why bring Days Gone exclusive to PC if they're just going to cancel the sequel. And yeah, this is like, what the heck? And then 3 is why is there a console war? It's kind of ridiculous. Why is it there? Why does it always happen? So that's the 3 topics we're going to talk about. We're going to go and kick it off the first one, and I'm going to go and leave it to Dakkota to start everything off.
All right. Let me jump back into the thing. All right. Why is it more accepted for PC gamers to have digital libraries than console? Honestly?
Yeah.
That's a really good question because I remember way back in the day when, everything was all discs and everything. Like,
But we asked it.
Yeah. But probably, I think one reason is because the digital media for PC probably began a lot sooner than it did for consoles, being as most PCs are very most PCs are going to be hooked up to the internet regardless if they're actually being used for gaming or not. So that way it's easier to download something instead of having a stack full of CDs sitting right next to your computer.
Mm.
And then, the good old LimeWire, getting those viruses, downloading music. I mean, that way you didn't have to have a stack of CDs. You create your own basically mixtape or soundtrack or whatever you want as well. So I think that's probably why it's been viewed more for PCs to have that, because one PC is 99% of the time going to be hooked up to the internet, so it's just easier for them to download things. And 2, consoles, when they give out the disc, at least back in PlayStation 3 to the earlier days, the case would have either if you got a special edition, you get a physical map of I remember having a physical map of Skyrim when I got a PS3, or you'd have the actual a manual in the game with it that shows all the controls and stuff like that too, or has some lore in there as well.
I miss those.
Yeah. You don't get that now with digital.
You don't get that now, period.
Yeah, you don't get that now, period.
You don't get it now at all.
But Dakkota, why do you think it's more accepted with PCs? I don't hear
probably because it's
physical discs.
So probably it's more accepted with PCs because it's been like that for a longer period of time. And consoles have fairly recently been doing more digital since the PlayStation 3. It's been a lot. You've been able to actually get digital stuff, but PCs have been able to do it for a lot longer. And it's just something that people are a lot more used to, is getting that physical disc for console.
Okay. Well, what do you think, Doc? Go ahead.
Well, for me, it's I didn't have a choice. So when I got into PC gaming, as you know, I got a gaming laptop, and my gaming laptop didn't even come with a disk drive. I didn't even know that was a thing, like laptops with no disk drives. But apparently, to get a laptop with a disk drive now is incredibly difficult. And then once I started actually gaming, I remember, I was talking to you and a few other people from work, and you guys were the ones that taught me about Steam and how to, how you buy the games and you download them and everything. And you guys all felt comfortable doing it, so I didn't even question it. I just did it, And even though I'm definitely pro physical copy, which is weird because like little by little these consoles are like taking that away from me too. When it came to the PC, like it was weird. It was like I was okay. It's almost like if they take away the option, you're okay with it. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. What about you, ISO?
I think kind of, and I'm looking at the chat, and I think what Harold said pretty much makes a big gist of what it is that PCs weren't made to play games. So they were made for like to do other types of things, and then down the road, people started making games for it. So like kind of like the origin of what it is, you know, it's going to be digital. You know, there was really no physical copy games made for that platform. And of course for consoles, all it was physical. And then during the PS3, Xbox One, I don't even know what they did on 360. But that's when they started having digital games available, you know? So I think it's just kind of like, it's just how they've been for so long that at this point for PC, people are just like, yeah, that's just how it is. But then now for console, that's why there's just a big, you know, rift in it where people are like, nah, digital's cool. And they're like, nah, you want to do physical platform. Like they're just kind of, because now there's multiple options. Like, don't get me wrong, there's options for PC too. But the games that are physical copies, I mean, there's always games there. I've never seen like Target or Walmart or Best Buy not have enough of the physical copies because no one really goes out and gets it. What's the point when you can just be at home and buy it online? There's no difference. Once you install that game using the CD, you don't need the CD anymore. It's irrelevant. With consoles, you still need the CD to play the game, even though you download it on the console. You know what I mean? But for PC, you're typically not going to need it anymore. So
it depends on how old the game is, though.
Yeah, true. I don't know because I never use a disc for PCs, and typically you just do the whole installation part, and then once it's done, you download the updates from online, and it's like you don't need the disc anymore. Everything's on your computer.
Yeah, well, for older games like Diablo 2, I'll use that as a perfect example because I actually still have the disc for Diablo 2 sitting around in my room somewhere.
Damn.
Hey, what up, Dirk? What up, Virgil?
That one is actually you had the install disc, and then you had the game disc, and if you got the expansion pack, so you had the regular Diablo 2, and then you got the expansion version as well. So you had like 4 discs for the game, and if you want to play it, you had to throw it in the computer.
Okay, but now that we're in this generation, I guess, of PC gamers that are used to this, not having physical copies, how long do you think it'll take for that to be the norm when it comes to consoles? Because a lot of console players love having that physical disc. I forgot whose video it was that I was watching, but I was watching some dude's video who downloaded a game, and because he wanted to quote unquote pretend like he had the actual copy of the game, he bought a case on Amazon. I think it was like for like the Nintendo Switch or something. Bought the art for it and just put it like that on his shelf. And I was like, that's weird.
What? You might as well just buy the game. Like, why you go through so much trouble just to get the case?
I think the game was only digital.
Oh, so he got like a custom thing.
Yeah, and I was like,
oh, jeez.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, like, it's cool to have a collection. I don't like, you know, there's gonna be different types of people, what they want, whatever's convenient for them, you know. So I think the whole thing with the console, for it to be the norm, I mean, I feel like it is the norm now, but it's just people just want to fight about what's better, you know. It's digital games are there on consoles now. It's available. They work fine. I mean, there might be some issues every now and then, but I think for the most part, it's pretty good, right? So it's like it's there. It's gonna be there. It's always gonna be there. It's gonna happen, and there's no evidence showing that physical copies of games are gonna go away. So it's kind of like, what's the problem? It's good to have a variety, whether you want to do physical copies or you want to do digital. Just choose what you want to do. Go with it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Play the game that you want to play. Easy day.
I feel you. Go ahead and read some of the chats before it starts running away from us.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
So, I think also for like why consoles are more have like more of the actual physical games is going to be like stores like GameStop and whatnot, always having sales and be able to buy their used games for fairly cheap and all that stuff too. So being able to go into a store, physically look at the game, like look at the back of the case and see like, oh, maybe this is a game I like or not or whatnot. I think that's another thing too that kept consoles a lot more with the physical disc as well.
You know, I used to think that too, but then now like when I go on Game Pass and I click on a game, they'll have a video of the game playing. You know what I mean? Like that to me is better than looking at the back of the box. You know?
Yeah.
Let's get some of these chats in though.
Yeah, I think it's a nostalgia kind of thing too.
Yeah, the nostalgia of it.
All right.
Yeah, nowadays I don't even have a single like hard copy of game for my PS5. It's all digital.
Yeah. All right. So going from where we stopped off, Dark, can you please stream on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll think about it, man. I will. I gotta talk to a few people that do the actual live stream on YouTube, see how they like it. I'll think about it. I promise you, I'll do at least one.
He says, I lead my Twitch. I have millions of Twitch accounts. I beat Watch Dogs 2. I like first one better. Days Gone sucks. Emmanuel, what's up, WWP? I got an Xbox Series S recently. It's a beast. I'm glad you like it. I like it too, man. It's a dope console. It's great. I love it.
Emmanuel, do you got a PC as well? Ask him if he's got a PC.
You just said it. He'll probably say it in a second. He can hear you too. Isaiah, Kojima, and Xbox, another topic. We'll see. It depends how the topics today go. If we can add it on, we'll see what's up. Mike Jansen says, what's up? Reaper78, because it's been digital for longer. Yep. Harold, it's a history of consoles. I believe so. Yep. Manuel says, what's up, Mike? Reaper, Dark like digital more because of Game Pass.
Facts.
Harold says, people forget PC wasn't made to play games. All the other stuff you do on a computer ain't physical. Reaper, like what Harold said, Emmanuel. Facts, Harold. That's why consoles are the best to play. Actually, specifically Xbox Series X. Reaper made a really good point. We agree he did. Dirk Riggedy, what up, no? Hey, what's going on, man? Reaper Xbox, Manuel, yo, what's up there? Mike Johnson, what's up? Let's see, I'm gonna hit the main subjects. Let me see. Virgil said, never bought a laptop. I was always into desktop PC. PC was made to do everything, not for one thing specific. Yep, that's true. Emmanuel, all digital is the future. I let go of having physical games a long time ago.
Yeah, I agree with him. All digital is gonna be the future.
Yes, it's definitely gonna change. Oh shit, my thing went down. Give me 1 second.
PC not made for games.
Yep.
Now I've heard it all. Laughing my ass out loud. No, Jay, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is PC are not just made for games. You know what I'm saying? Like the PC is made to do a whole bunch of stuff. Gaming is just something else that a PC can do really well. You know, no one here is going to argue about whether or not what is the best place to actually game if you wanted to like see the best graphics, best performance, or whatever. But they are correct. The PC is not just to game. When you buy a gaming console, that's mainly why you buy it, to game.
And then Virgil says, what's up, Doc? What's up, ISO? Hey, what's going on, man? Sidious, Tech Evolution.
Yeah.
Harold says, well, some Nintendo games you buy the case and inside comes with a digital code of the game. Really?
Snap. Look at that.
Wait,
I didn't know that.
When did they start doing that?
think you got the physical copy and you don't.
I mean, no, I'm like, when did they start doing it? I never heard of anything like that happening with Nintendo. Emmanuel says, PC games are generally unoptimized or literally not paid for gaming. If it is, it becomes a console. No, I would say a lot of games are optimized pretty well. There's some games that are terrible, but a good amount of them you can play fairly well. Aaron. Oh, go ahead.
No, I said some games are terrible, but most games run better on PC.
Aaron says digital looks a whole lot better than renting at this point. Yeah. I mean, it depends how you want to go about it, but at least there's a lot of options. And then TK9 says, sup, Doc.
What up?
And then Harold's replying, hey, Aaron, I buy all my fighting games digital, everything else physical. Virgil, why does it keep scrolling down when I do that? And then TK9 saying, sup, chat. I'm trying to hit the wave tops. I got a laptop. I don't believe in gaming PCs. Okay, so he does have a laptop for Emmanuel. And Reaper says he has a question. He says, why is everything backwards? Your controller is backwards and your writing for vids are backwards. Your Stadia controller, wait, what? Everything is backwards for you. It's probably because of how he has the video and how you're looking at it. Different perspective.
No, I'm using the front-facing camera, so it flips everything. That's all it is.
Perspective. So I was kind of right.
Yep.
Harold's replying. Emmanuel's replying. TK9 said, not all Nintendo games, some of them, it will tell you on the case, like Overwatch. Oh, okay. See, I never knew they did that. I never knew Nintendo had the cases, but it was a digital game.
So then eventually, I'm just thinking about those people that want to own physical copies. I think eventually they're gonna be shit out of luck.
No, I think physical copies will be there as long as people are demanding it. I mean, because look at DVDs for movies. I mean, I personally don't buy movies anymore at all, like period. But they're still available. But with all the different services you have to buy the movies digitally, DVDs are still relevant. It's still being made. So I think it'll always be there as long as the people are demanding it. I don't think it's ever going to go away. So until there's actual evidence that they're not doing it anymore, I don't see a problem.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, until there's actual evidence that we're like, hey, we're coming out with a game. The game is going to be a AAA title, $60, $70, whatever the case is. Oh, but we're not making a physical copy yet. If that happens, then yes, be worried. Be like, yo, what are you doing, right? Freak out, whatever the case is, fight the fight. But if that's not the case and that's not happening, then we're good. Everyone that wants a physical copy, get their physical copy. Whoever wants digital, get the digital.
So let me ask you guys, both of you guys, a question since you both got the PS5 with the disc version. If you would have been able to get your hands on the discless version of the PS5, was $100 cheaper, would you have gotten that instead, or would you still have gone for the disc version?
I chose the disc version when I got mine because I was able to pre-order it.
Okay. Why?
Because I've got PS4 games that are discs, so I can still play them on the PS5. I.e. Black Ops 4. I was able to play that with my buddy because I have a disc.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you actually used the disc drive on it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you guys?
I've got movies and TV shows on disc that I can watch too.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So for me, I still want the option to get physical copies of games, even though most of the time I get digital. I still want the option. So if I want to go ahead and get a physical copy, I can. You know, that's why I got the disc versions.
So if there was an Xbox Series S that had a disc version, you would have gotten that one instead?
Probably, yeah. I mean, again, that console was mainly, it wasn't for me, so it's kind of hard to say. But
okay,
like I mentioned, I would get, if I had to choose and I was buying myself a console, I would get the Xbox Series X. But if they had the S version with the disc, I don't know. It depends on the price range, you know, because now there's more to kind of look at. So it depends.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I don't know why people. I don't know why it's a big deal with the physical and digital kind of thing. But I think the whole concept of why it's accepted for the PC gamers is because really, that's the main choice. There's not much choice. The only games that are available in stores are like a very small variety
compared to a digital store.
Yeah, if you go to any store, you have the PlayStation has their whole big section, Xbox has it, Nintendo has it. The PC area is like a little small like area for the disc versions other than accessories. The demand is not there. I've never seen someone mad on the PC platform like, "Oh, I couldn't buy the physical copy of Overwatch. Oh, I can't get the physical copy of Diablo." Because those are mainly the games I see that has disc versions, you know. And and World of Warcraft. And honestly, those are the only three I can think of. I can't think of any other games that has the disc version for PC.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. And I'm looking at Sidious comments. Sidious says not all countries have good internet like America, so discs are needed. But aren't most of these discs like? I thought the entire game is not on it anyways. Don't you actually have to? I'm talking about the new games that are coming out. Doesn't it still actually have to download stuff, like patches and stuff like that? I guess that's a problem with the developers. The fact that we don't get games that are finished, so you almost have to have online to fix the patches.
All right, so I think we hit that subject pretty well. We want to hit up the chat. You want to read it? You want to read that one this time, Doc?
Where we left off at, yeah. I see a few.
We left off at That's a good question. I'm trying to look. Let me go back up. Okay, so he.
I'm gonna start with TK9's comment. He said not all Nintendo games, but some of them.
Okay, yeah,
He said they'll tell you on the case, and he said like Overwatch, right? Then Emmanuel's talking about TK9's country video. Yeah, I saw it. That shit was funny. Okay, so CJ said PC's biggest advantage isn't necessarily best performance, which you can usually get there though, right? It is a freedom of customization first and foremost goes into input device resolution. I agree with that. The fact that you could do so much with these games on PC that you can't do on console, that is a huge advantage.
Facts.
Aaron says physical will always be here. I agree. You explained that well, ISO. Reaper says I buy movies on Netflix. Okay. TK9's laughing at A1's comments. Then Aaron said you can't buy movies on Netflix. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing it, Reaper, but if you know how to do it, let me know. Playing some Metal Gear Solid right now. Isaiah said that. What are you playing it on? On the PlayStation, the first one, or what? What are you playing? Actro City Knights said came to check out the podcast because I saw Doc's video. By the way, you forgot the link in the description. Damn, you're right. I gotta do that. I gotta get better at linking the stuff in the description.
See, that's why I commented on your channel just to make sure too.
El Kangri says Sony and Microsoft don't really want physical because they get less money from the middleman, aka Walmart, GameStop, etc. Do they? Because doesn't Walmart and all of them buy the actual game? I don't know. Aaron digital PS5 is whack. I can actually mess with that, especially since if I get a PS5, I'm only gonna get a few games for it, so I really don't need like the disc version. I just watched a 480p DVD. It actually didn't look bad. What? Oh, with the Xbox upscaling? Okay. ISO, do you have physical games on your Xbox? Nope, he's got an Xbox Series S. Yep. That's from Reaper. TK9 said, I can play my Dead to Rights on OG Xbox on my Series X. That's what's up. And then Sidious talked about the no internet in some countries. Let me see. So we're still talking on digital stuff. All digital is way better for the environment. Oh man, now he's talking about the environment. I do still like physical option though.
I mean, he ain't wrong though. I don't think they're wrong. It's part of it, but I mean, it's not something people think about when they're getting it.
Yeah, Virgil says I'm going back to physical copies on games like PS5, like I used to do on PS4. I went to too much on the digital and discless version of the PS5 is suicide. Just like Xbox Series S is a bad purchase. Interesting. I wonder why you think that. Ultra Ugly Duck said ISO never had an Xbox. We have the Xbox Series S, so there is no disc drive. When I had my Xbox One, I didn't have physical games either. Okay, so she been playing on the digital version of games. I think that's how most people are too. Like I didn't even realize how much I actually use digital a lot. Harold said TK9 Dead to Rights is hella old. Awesome game though. That dog is fire. TK9 says physical for life. So I think the chat is pretty split, huh? Aaron says digital is for kids. Isaiah said I buy most of my games digital, but I like to get physical games here and there. Yep, I understand that. TK9 says facts. Harold is just cool to put a disc in the Series X and see the OG boot up of the Xbox. I mean, that doesn't excite me, but I've never been an Xbox fan like that. I just started this generation. Virgil says Sony and Microsoft can pull the trigger anytime, pull the servers down, the store down, or mess your clock battery, and you're finished. But I think you're finished too with physical games. Would that matter? Emmanuel A1 says Xbox Series S is the second best console ever released. And then Aaron's laughing. That's funny. TK9 said the dog go hard and Dead to. Oh, I know what game they're talking about. Dead to Rights. I remember that's that game where you like jump in slow motion and shoots. Yeah, that is a dope game. Yeah, I remember that. Harold said, "Can you play it off the disc or does it download the game on the Series X?" That is a good question. Let me guess. Series X is number one. That's Aaron laughing at Emmanuel. Isaiah said playing it on the Series X. Oh, he's playing Metal Gear on the Series X. Okay. Reaper, can you buy movies on? You can buy movies on Netflix. You pay $15 and you buy movies. Huh. Emmanuel A1, name another console that has Dolby Vision gaming and Dolby Atmos gaming besides the Series S. Aaron says to Reaper 78 cap. So many digital purchases. I'm going back to physical copies. That's what Virgil said. Okay. TK9 said, I'm going to go offline and test it right now, Harold. I'm going to let you know. All right. Emmanuel said, asked, could you answer one? What about the quick resolution? Okay, now they're having their own little console war, so I'll let them keep going.
Okay.
And then Isaiah said, PS5 is a half-baked oven. All right, so I think, you know what? You know what's crazy? Like, I think it's pretty split.
Which is
I
fine.
think it's pretty split, yeah.
You know?
So I'm not anti-physical, obviously. Like, I got an Xbox Series X, and the disc drive was another thing that I got it for. But not only have I not used it, but because of Game Pass, I don't see myself using it.
Yeah, it's just.
But if I got a PS5, let me stop capping. When I get a PS5, I'm probably gonna go for the digital version because I'm probably only gonna play very specific games on it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be my main gaming console, so I'm gonna be okay downloading a game on the PS5. The only thing that sucks about digital stores, especially on consoles, is how they're locked. You know what I mean? Like, on PC, if Epic is trying to sell me a game, or Steam is trying to sell me a game for $20, and then I could go on Uplay and get the same game for $10. You know, they're competing against each other on that same platform. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you have different areas to get it. Vice on console, you're limited to either the Microsoft Store or the PlayStation Store. That's it.
Yep. All right, yeah, I think we beat that horse.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Pretty much, you have options. It's nice. It's not a big deal. All right, let's go on to the second one. So, Days Gone. So the question really is, why bring an exclusive to PC if you're just gonna go ahead and cancel the sequel to the second one for PS5? Is that the question? This is more of a Dakota question, or we'll talk.
No.
You want to touch up on it, or maybe it's Docs? It's one of you guys.
No, it was Dakota's, but you see, we're going from where the question was asked from a different perspective than what everybody else is asking. It's like Dakota said, why bring the game to PC if you're gonna cancel the sequel to it? Like, wouldn't you want to see how it does on PC and then possibly do the same thing with the sequel? But go ahead, Dakota, take it.
So, I'm on a Days Gone Facebook group, and like the big thing that's been talked about recently is like people wanting Days Gone 2, and then everyone's like, hey, yeah, no, Sony's rejecting Days Gone 2 from the studio. So, and now there's a petition out there too for Days Gone 2 to be made. But my question is, like, if Sony's gonna reject publishing Days Gone 2, why are they still gonna bring it to the PlayStation Store? Because when we talk about exclusive
PlayStation Store, or you mean PC?
Well, bring it to PC.
Okay.
Like when we talked about PlayStation exclusive coming to PC, how we talked about like, oh, they're bringing these games to PC to build hype for the next series in the game. That's one theory we threw out there why they're doing it. If that's not why they're doing it, then what's the point of bringing it to PC? Other than just to probably make more money. If that's literally the only reason now.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like,
yeah, it does. When you said it like that, I didn't even think about it like that. So you said it, but yeah, that doesn't make sense to me either. Like, why would you bring it? And like you said, if they're not thinking about possibly dropping the sequel to it, because here's the thing: like, I could think of Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Anyone that played the game Horizon Zero Dawn on PC and liked it is definitely anticipating for that next Horizon to drop. Not only that, but let's say somebody really liked Horizon Zero Dawn and they know that it's only going to drop on the PS5 first and it's going to come on PC later. That might be the game that might have pushed them to, you know what? I don't like consoles, but I'm going to get a PS5 just because I really like this game. You know what I mean? So maybe somebody could have played this game Days Gone on PC, really like it, and be like, you know what? Maybe this is another reason for me to get a PS5. But now if they know it's being canceled, I mean, I don't know. It's very interesting.
yeah.
I mean, I guess the way I see it though is, even though Days Gone 2 isn't coming out, I mean, I played the first one a little bit on console. I didn't really enjoy it because I just sucked at aiming because I suck at using a controller. So I wasn't having fun because I was just trash at it, right? So, I mean, I don't know if I would buy it for PC to really give it a chance. I just don't know yet. But, I mean, I see what you're saying, because now it's like, well, if they're going to cancel the second one, like, kind of like, what is the point? Because Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is coming out, so it's like dope, right? You're like, yeah, like, oh, this is great. I can play the first one, see if, it's going to come out on PC sooner or later, whatever the case is, or maybe they actually have to buy a PS5, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It's, go ahead.
And like, I hope that Ben Studio, they actually like find a publisher to make the sequel, but still with their main publisher being Sony, that's kind of like just basically shoots them in the foot, not being able to make this game, because they shot it down before it was even in development. So Sony didn't even like give it a chance either.
Dang.
The only thing about this story that to me that I'm like it's okay is because it's canceled now, but who knows? Maybe they are waiting to see how this thing does on PC, and if it makes sense, like if it makes sense financially, I'm sure it won't take much for Sony to be like, "Hey, site, we're gonna go ahead and do it anyways," and have them start developing it. The only thing is, it's probably gonna push back development, obviously, because they could have been working on it right now. But
Well, how did it do on PlayStation? Did it do well? Like, was it like, because
I think among at least the player game base, a lot of players loved it, but I think critically it didn't do good. Which
oh, that probably doesn't help the case either, because I'm pretty sure, as far as if you look at games like Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm pretty sure it was received really, really good, right? Like, it was like, oh, this is dope, or what?
oh, on PlayStation?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
So that's
Yeah,
probably,
on PlayStation it did really good, but on PC
it was a
definitely-
buggy mess.
yeah, which they fixed sooner or later. But that was the main thing, though. At least it did good on the platform, the original platform that it released. So
Yeah.
the fact that it didn't do that great for Days Gone is probably why they're like, maybe people don't want a second one right now. Like maybe they are gonna see how it does on PC, and then like, all right, cool. PC players were actually like, this is dope. They loved it. Let's go ahead and start creating the second one. You guys got the green light. Let's go.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
that's the case. But even still, there's a petition out there for Days Gone 2 to be made.
Yeah.
As well.
I mean, the petition, they don't have to abide by it. That's the shitty thing about it. They don't have to abide by nothing. It just shows how much people want it. But really, it's up to Sony, or if they are able to find that other publisher, then it's kind of like, it just depends how it's gonna go. What do you think, Doc?
And it's crazy because I'm reading some articles here. I'm just glancing through them, but apparently, like the studio, Ben Studio, there, Days Gone sold more copies than every game the studio made combined.
Are you serious? And they're
That's
still
what-
canceling it?
Yeah, that's what I'm reading. I'm just glancing through this real quick. I haven't like gone into it.
Yeah, that
that's-
doesn't make sense.
It's fake news.
Fake news.
It's
Yeah.
fake- I don't know.
No.
I mean, it's hard to say because I didn't play Days Gone, so I really can't say like how great the game was, or if it
Play it
should be,
either.
or if it should have a second one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Sony Ben, the producer, the developers of the game, got tasked to produce a new Uncharted title under supervision from Naughty Dog. So they said, "Hey, you're not doing Days Gone 2. You're gonna go do this Uncharted title instead."
I remember seeing that. Yeah, but I don't know. The one thing though is I do have faith in Sony. Like, I know right now it doesn't look that good and all the moves that they're doing, and there's a lot of negative press around them, which kind of has me cautious. Like all the negative press around them, it's like I don't know. But overall, when it comes to making games, until they actually start making bad games, I'm not worried. So if they decided to pull this thing to make something else and another IP, and I have faith. Again, until I actually see something bad happen. So
Yeah.
I'm not.
No,
too
so
worried about it.
Sony has amazing games. I mean, like look at Ghost of Tsushima. Oh my gosh, love that game. Game was
Yeah.
amazing. I was so bad because I couldn't find the physical edition of the game, so I had to go out and buy the digital one. That game, I wanted the physical copy for it
Why?
because it looked dope.
What did the physical copy, like the case or something?
Well, no, I just wanted the physical copy.
See, that's interesting, but why?
Just because the game looked really great. So I was like, you know what? This is the type of game I want the physical copy for. That's really it. I mean, there's not much to it.
So if a game looks really good, you want the physical copy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
If the game is like, you know, where I see it, where it's like, you know what, this is that type of game where I would want the physical copy. I just go get the physical copy. But if it's one of those where it's like, oh, it looks cool. I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to go to a store. I'll just buy it online. You know.
But with PC, you're okay because it's your only option.
Yeah, there's no choice. There's essentially almost zero choice with it, unless it's like you don't know if a game has a physical copy unless you're at the store and you see it. That's really the only times I actually know. I never know what physical copy is actually released for the game until I see them, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know Overwatch had a physical copy. Oh,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So if they took away the option, you would be okay with it.
if they took away the option, like period, for consoles,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't be okay with it.
Well, you're okay with it for PC. So that was the first topic. I thought we got rid of that. So why are you okay with it for PC but not okay with it with console?
Because with consoles, you have the option. The option is there. It's available. For PC, it's not really there. So it is what it is.
Used to be there. They took it away.
For PC?
Yeah.
No, it's still there. They have physical copies. It's just not a lot of it. Yeah, like I
okay.
said, like they have physical copies for Overwatch, Diablo, World of Warcraft. Like those are the only three I could think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Again, I like the options to have it.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. So, you want to touch on anything else for this subject, Dakota?
Nope. I just hope that either Ben Studio finds a new publisher or Sony comes back and says, "Hey, we actually want you guys to make this game."
Yeah, that could definitely happen.
I would love a Days Gone 2 because I enjoyed it.
I gotta play the first one. Maybe I'll play it on PC. I don't know, or maybe I'll just watch gameplay of it.
I'll gift it to you.
You'll gift it to me. Hey, there you go. Free game. What's good?
He's balling like that, huh?
I know he got mad money. You should gift Doc too. He's a budget. He's not gonna buy the game.
I'm not buying no zombie
he's
game.
not. What if-
You know what? The only zombie game I have bought is The Last of Us.
Is
That's
that
it.
Really
It's like a variant.
zombie
It's a
game, though?
variant zombie type of game. That's how I see it.
Not
It's
a
a
zombie
variant.
game?
It's a variant.
Have you not played The Last of Us? It's a zombie game.
I played it.
literally okay. It's literally a zombie game. What are you talking about? It's literally it's got
Are they
other
really
stuff.
Zombies?
It's got other stuff in it, but it's got zombies.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, let's go to the chat.
All right. Go ahead, Dakota. You can read this time.
Jeez, where the fuck did we leave off?
Just send it.
Pick a spot. Yeah, just go up and
yeah,
pick
just
a
pick
spot.
a spot.
They've been going ham at each other too.
Yeah,
They've been
they
talking
have.
trash to each other.
Alright, so physical disc. Alright, so I'm just gonna start with Harold. Did you all read the article though? I've read bits and pieces of the article for Days Gone. PlayStation is stupid because they're remaking The Last of Us, Reaper said.
I
Isaiah
don't
said-
think that's stupid, but I understand why people are upset.
Isaiah, damn, Sony ain't giving their studios creative freedom because Sony will get the extra money from UPC guys. All right, so that's in relation to Days Gone going to PC. Harold said Days Gone didn't meet Sony's expectations. They want 8 and above. PC port is for extra money and it's a different audience.
When you say 8, is that like the score out of 10? Is that what you mean? Yeah,
I
just
don't
go.
know.
I'll see when he types it in.
Let's see. Emmanuel, they claim they love the third-person action adventure games so much. Now, that's all they get. Jay, the state of the game in the copies reviewers. State of the game in the reviewers didn't help Days Gone, but it was pretty broken until 1 or 2 patches later. I actually had no issues at all with Days Gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
no
is.
issues with it.
Yeah, no, I actually didn't have any issues.
Oh, so it is out of 10. So it got an 8. Wait, it got an 8 out of 10 or it didn't get? I'm sorry, I forgot what he said, but it was out of 10.
Isaiah said Days Gone franchise had potential, though, in his opinion.
I mean, 8 out of 10 is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
About digital. Isaiah says he thinks Sony Bend is making a new IP. We'll see. I know a lot of people in Bend Studios left recently too. A lot of the top people.
Isn't that what the article said though? That they are making a new IP? That's what they got pulled for?
Well, people in the studio got tasked to go work on something else.
Okay.
By Sony themselves.
Got it. Okay.
Let's see. As I said, sell the Days Gone franchise to Xbox. Get Undead Labs to make it.
Do we want that though?
Mike Johnson, I think Sony's going to reconsider Days Gone 2. I hope they do. Harold says Days Gone was a success after they fixed it, but they want immediate success like Ghosts.
I heard Ghosts was amazing. Everybody keeps talking about Ghosts.
It was.
Isaiah said Days Gone only sold 5 million in 2 years. Reaper said Last of Us 1 was better. Virgil said Horizon Zero Dawn, 10 million units sold in 2019. Days Gone, 5 million units sold in 2021. I mean, different. They're also two different genres of games as well. They also have different player base. I enjoyed both of them though. Overseer Days Gone is free right now for PlayStation Plus, but I'm not interested in playing it. Yeah, each their own. Let's see. Back to the physical digital. Don't really care.
Shit.
Virgil said Sony told Ben, you didn't hit God of War, Horizon, Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us numbers, and we want to start making quadruple A budget games. Days Gone 2 canceled. Sorry, you're out. Oh god, it just scrolled down on me. All right.
I have to read faster, bro. Now we're never gonna catch up.
Yeah.
Just read the main ones.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm caught up.
You caught up?
Okay, well, hold on. I got it. Let me see. So Harold mentioned that I got a 71 on Metacritic, and they wanted it 80 and above. So pretty much it didn't hit 8 out of 10, but they wanted at least an 8 out of 10. So it didn't hit the standard. That's what the issue is. And then
they canceled it.
Yeah, so essentially they canceled it, and they're like, hey, we're to work on other games.
Which, I mean, you can't get mad at a company for that, for having their expectation.
Because, I mean, what if the next game they come out is better than Days Gone? Then it's like...
Exactly.
Then there's no issues. But, I mean, of course, I see what they're saying, right? I understand. If you like the game and you want another one to come out, that's understandable.
But you know what, though? Especially for all the true Sony fans out there, Days Gone is not one of the games that they mention when they're talking about all their great games.
I don't know. It's I know Ghost is definitely mentioned a lot.
Ghost is, Last of Us is, Uncharted is, God of War is, or even Horizon, but I'd never been talking to somebody, arguing with somebody, and heard them start mentioning Sony games and them say Days Gone. The only time I actually started seeing Days Gone a lot is when they said it was going to PC.
Oh, yeah. And that's when it became a subject again. And everyone was like, oh, my God.
It's such a great game going to PC. Why? All this other stuff. It's like,
yeah.
Even that's how you know even Sony don't think it's such a great game. Because if they did, they all those Sony great games are kept as exclusives.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, let me go down a little bit more. Then we'll go to the next subject. TK9, Sony need to work on what their weakness is, and that's multiplayer games. Jay, the state of the game that reviews got didn't help Days Gone. It was pretty broken until 1 or 2 patches later. They're making a new IP now. TK9, they need that though. I feel like Sony gonna find out this generation their games ain't really system sellers. True says, I'm glad you guys don't do the BS super chat. Reaper, Sony is a pony. Sidious, what happens when a game hits 79? Oh, that's a good question. Maybe they round it up, man. That would be pretty funny. They round it up like, you got 80. Don't worry.
I agree with one of the comments that TK9 said, and then I disagree with his other comment. So
the seller one.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I agree that Sony does need multiplayer games. Maybe not need it, but it would definitely help them, like, or at least promote it better. Because I heard that the Uncharted multiplayer is actually pretty good.
The Last of Us had multiplayer. It was actually kind of fun. I played it. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, so they gotta promote that more.
Yeah.
But to say that games aren't system sellers, literally everyone that bought a PS5 right now is buying it just for games. Literally, they're buying it. Not only are games such a system seller for Sony, people are buying PS5s for games that aren't even out yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so definitely games are system sellers. For us on this side, we buy systems off of value, but not Sony fans. So for sure, and you know what? Even I can admit that when I do get a PS5, I'm gonna get it based off of games. So I'm looking at it right now, like, okay, I want to play Miles Morales. I think I'm gonna want to play Returnal. It looks dope, but we'll see when it actually comes out. Ratchet and Clank looks dope too. So once all these games come out and are actually good, that's when I'll go ahead and bite the bullet. And hopefully by then, maybe there'll be a PS5 Slim, because that thing looks massive, and I don't want to.
It is.
I don't want to put that on my TV.
It's huge. Yeah. It's like a big ass router. All right. Let me go back. Let me see. I mean, Sony games are like, I could play it when I get to it. Sony's still going to sell those consoles off Spider-Man and God of War alone, yes. We just talked about that. Nah, Spider-Man ain't shit. Going to sell consoles, and neither is God of War this gen. I don't know. I feel like people... I bought the PlayStation for God of War, so I'm part of that. I'm part of that crowd. Harold is... I say that because everyone that bought a PS5 wasn't like, whoa, no multiplayer exclusive and still bought it. Nah, that's... Yeah, that's true. I don't really hear people... I don't hear people complain about that multiplayer too much for PS5.
No,
they don't. I don't really hear anybody arguing it too much. I feel like it's a small crowd of people that do, or at least I don't hear it. I really don't. Days Gone is a good game. Shit, scroll down again. Let's see. Days Gone is a good game. A little too long for me. The Road True said, "What's good, gamers? How's it going?"
Yeah, Days Gone was definitely a long game, but.
Virgil, Jeff that was interviewed by David left and went into NetherRealm studio. Anyone can bomb and put bad review on Metacritic. I love Days Gone.
That's true.
And then AA Ron said Uncharted 4 multiplayer is fire.
There you go.
TK9.
I never played it.
Most people just had a PS4 in their house and they already had the console that had the entrance to the game. TK9, let's see how many people this gen literally buy a PS5 for their games this gen.
No, that's all they're buying it for, TK9. Yeah. What else are they buying it for?
It's a reason why Miles Morales sold bad already. I don't know how their sales were.
Miles Morales sold bad? I don't think it did.
AA Ron, people buy a gaming console for games. What concept? My boy Doc is so far gone.
Who said that? Who said that?
It was AA Ron.
He said that I'm gone?
Yeah.
He's being sarcastic.
Yeah, he's messing with you, Doc.
Yeah,
okay. I was like, I'm gonna let you read the comment because me reading.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, no, yeah, people buy consoles for games. You're right. Yeah, I get you. I see you. I see you. You're
okay,
right.
And then Harold, Emmanuel, and people bought Cyberpunk 2077 too. PS5 is that same situation about to happen again. Yeah, Cyberpunk was rough. At least on console, it was pretty rough. Isaiah, PS5 still gonna sell good. Yeah, it probably will still sell good. TK9, yeah, PS5 is going to sell good, but if you had 120 million player base and your bestseller was 20 million, yeah, PS5.
Yeah, because not everybody's going to buy your bestseller. Some people might not like Spider-Man, but some people will buy the... Actually, you know what? Why did you buy a Ps4 Pro?
Why did I buy the Pro? Oh, because I got the God of War system. It was literally the God of War edition. So it was like the design and everything. And it was my first Pro. I had the basic one before.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you bought it for the game.
Part of it was a game. A good 50% of it was for the game. The other 50 was like it's the Pro and it looks dope and I can play other games a little bit better than the basic PS4.
So there you go. Okay.
Yeah. Cyberpunk sold well too. It's still an ish show and ultimately lost the company money and goodwill. Yeah, they fucked up. PS5 is a mess.
They're gonna have to come back
Yeah, I'm very disappointed with how they handled it, and a lot of people had faith in them too. They're like, they're gonna do good, because of Witcher 3. Everyone's like, nah, it's gonna be good. Hopefully, it's great. Nah, they fucked everybody. They messed up bad.
And I guess that's a lesson in itself, right? For all the Sony fans out there, like, yes, trust what a company has done. So I get all the faith in Sony, and even like I mentioned, like, I got faith that Sony probably will produce games this generation, but with a little bit of caution, because everyone had faith in this CD Projekt Red, and they freaking jacked that up.
All right, so let me go through these like last 3 comments, and then we'll hit up, the chat, and then we'll hit up the last subject.
Okay.
All digital. I mostly hear Xbox fans complain about PlayStation not having multiplayer, too much competition. Most played for multiplayers Fortnite, Warzone, Madden 2K. That's why Sony will stay making single player. That actually makes sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
Hey, there's no cap here, bro. If you make sense, we're gonna say you make sense.
That actually makes a lot of sense. A lot of people on Fortnite. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
But with that being said, sometimes it's just things that you don't know, because there is a Halo League. There is a Gears of War. So like multiplayer on Xbox is huge. So yeah, I mean, if you want to say that the most played are Fortnite and all that other stuff, especially, I mean, they're free to play as well, so I'm sure that also helps it out. And they're on all platforms, so that also helps it out.
Oh, crossplay.
Yeah, but the fact that exclusive games have multiplayer and are big enough to be like an esport, that's huge in my opinion. Like Halo is like legit like an esport. They got competitions and all that. Even Nintendo has multiplayer that's like esport. Don't they have like Smash Brothers and stuff that people play like professionally?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of competition for that.
People play Halo professionally. Gears, there's teams and shit. Freaking Smash Brothers. But what's the Sony game that people play multiplayer professionally? Maybe you're right. Maybe they don't need it. Well, obviously they don't need it. Sony's doing fine. But if they did have it, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, we got a lot more comments. Holy shit. Let me just read this last one, and then we'll just move on. Let's see. If this gen, people starting this gen with the Xbox, you're going to see more people hesitant on dropping $500 to play God of War.
That's true.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that. The more value that Microsoft shows with the Xbox and Game Pass, the harder it's going to be to justify dropping $500 for just one game.
Especially with the Series S.
$500 and then $70.
Yep, especially with the Series S. Ooh, $300. That thing is dope.
Yeah, I still don't trust it. I'm gonna live through you.
Through me? Oh, for PlayStation?
Yeah, no, for the Series S.
Oh, well, I like it.
Yeah, we like it right now. We'll see what happens as the years keep going.
Well, that's fact, but we'll see. Well, it depends. If I got the X, and that's irrelevant.
Oh, I guess you're right.
No, actually, no, because I can tell the difference even better.
Very true.
Yeah, because if I I use Game Pass and I download whatever AAA titles out. Let's just say I download the Medium on the X, download the Medium on the S. I can see if there's actually a difference.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to the last subject of the podcast, which will probably be a good amount of time with it. We're an hour in. Just a reminder, don't forget to check out Dakkota23's Twitch channel. Don't forget to check out Doc's channel for his YouTube, and he's also on Twitch. I didn't put the Twitch channel in the description below, but if you go to his YouTube channel, maybe it's there. Do you have that somewhere, Doc, or just look up?
It's my same name on everything.
Well, if you link things, it makes it a lot easier. Some people are lazy. I'm lazy.
Stuff,
you gotta link it.
Come on, man.
You gotta link your stuff. It makes it easier.
Type it. You gotta type it.
All right. Well, if you go into
put it in
Twitch,
the chat.
Okay, perfect. There.
You put who's in the chat? You put yours in the chat?
No, yours.
Yours.
Jeez.
So much. That's so nice of you.
Yeah. So, check their stuff out, please. Just a reminder. So, last subject. All right.
Don't come talk shit on my Twitch stream. I'm not good at games, but I like to play them. Actually, you can come.
Jeez, Doc. We all know you're bad at the games. It's okay. We don't have to worry about that part. You're very entertaining. You're entertaining. That's all that matters. Yep. All right. Last subject. So I'm gonna let Doc start this one off, and it's why is there console wars?
So here we go. Yes, I need the veterans of the chat for this one. So I need TK9. I need the Emmanuels, the Isaiahs, the Harolds, the freaking Roofs. I need all you guys, the Melvins, the Virgils, everybody. Listen. Why does this even exist? Why is there such thing as a console war?
You know, I like
why?
wait, hold on. I like what Jay put already because people are fucking stupid. That's why. I fucking love that.
Oh,
It's not.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, right? And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap. I'm benefiting from the console wars because I pick a side, right? And I'm on the Xbox side, and because I'm on the Xbox side, I get viewerships from people that are like-minded and think like me. I get viewerships from the hardcore Xbox, and then I get viewerships from the kind of people that are neutral, and I even have some Sony fans that come over and like to hear, like, you know, what someone from this perspective is saying. And I haven't drank that green Kool-Aid so much that I'll talk about how you know how like some Xbox would be like Sony only has walking simulators. I'm like, man, they capping hard. Like Sony got great games. Like we can't sit here and be like every game is a walking simulator. But anyways, I just think it's weird. And you know what I try to think about? I try to think about what other thing in the world do we do that with? Like I drive a Kia Sorento. You drive a Subaru WRX.
Yep.
I ain't arguing with you.
Wait, what about Dakota?
I don't know what Dakota drives. He drives a horse.
Oh, he drives. Oh shit.
The horse.
Oh my. No, but no, that's what he is. You can't.
Oh, that's what he is.
He pulls a cart. He pulls a cart. All right. He has.
Yeah. So
disconnect button.
No. He drives. Oh fuck. He came back. He drives an Explorer, right? A Ford Explorer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But ain't nobody. Actually, you know what? Hold on now. I think like Dodge owners and Ford owners do argue back and forth as to what's better.
Chevy and Ford.
Well, see, he just proved the point right there. What he just did.
Hold on. Look at what Harold said. Doc, don't y'all argue about rap? Who the best rapper is? No, there is no.
Eminem.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Eminem is the best lyricist alive. Yeah.
The GOAT.
The best lyricist alive is Eminem. The best rapper ever is Tupac. Then you got Biggie, Nas. I mean, it's not really. It's not like this though. We ain't arguing like this.
So you know what I think. I think. All right. So I think the competition part, where it's like when you want to basically shoot the shit with someone and just have a good time, like that's fine. You know, right? You guys can have a fun time having a debate, right? But I think what the problem is with the console wars, where you have these people who are extremist, very simple-minded, very like, you know, coned in, like doesn't even care about anything else. It's like, nah, the Xbox is better no matter what. Point blank period. Like they just don't care. Nah, the PS5 is better, or the PlayStation or PC is better. Like they don't care. Or they troll you, right? You have those people too who just like to troll, and they see the people who really give a shit just get mad, right? Just get so mad about it. But it's not even a big deal. So
hey, look what Isaiah said.
What is that?
He said people do the same thing with iPhone and Android.
That's
not
facts.
true.
No, that's not true. That's true.
No,
people do. People do.
No, they don't. You know
Yes,
who
they
argues
do.
that? You know who argues that?
Stupid people.
iPhone users.
iPhone users, exactly. Exactly. It's only, y'all argue with yourselves. It's only iPhone users. Ain't nobody on the Android side like arguing with y'all. Like, no. You know what it is though? That's actually a good point, because it's such a cult mentality with iPhone users that Android users don't even want to argue with you guys. When we try to start to argue, it's like, it's not even worth it. Yep, your phone's better. Whatever. Maybe that's what we should do then. Maybe that's what Xbox fans should do. We should be like, yeah, Sony, the PS5 is better. And then just leave them alone.
Yeah, you know people aren't going to do that though. People are not going to do that. The people who are stubborn are not going to do that. That's the thing. That's the problem. It's the people who are extremist and the people who like to troll that escalate all this console war stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at Emmanuel. Emmanuel, if you don't think Eminem is the best lyricist alive, listen to what I said. The best lyricist alive, you don't know music, bro. I'm sorry. That means he's rapping way over your head.
Ooh.
But this is not a rap channel. But keep going. What else we got?
So, I mean, I feel like yes, it is good competition, right? Because they should be competing with one another. You know, Xbox doesn't want their people to buy the PlayStation over the Xbox. You know, if you're given a choice, if you buy both, you're good. You're winning, right? You're doing good. But if you had to choose one, yeah, you want to make sure that they buy your brand, right? But I feel like the people are what just kind of go overboard with it. You know, it's kind of crazy. They get nuts about it. They get pretty emotional about it. They get a little salty.
You know what's crazy though, right? And I know this happens to other people in the chat too, and I don't know if it happens to you guys as PC gamers, but sometimes I get so mad with like the lies from the other side that I just start like, I catch myself disliking Sony just because who represents them, and then I gotta bring myself back like, no, that's not Sony, that's not Sony, you know, like that's just the little fanboys or whatever, you know, and I gotta bring myself back, but. Sometimes the lies are just ridiculous. Like I don't know if you guys saw TK9's video, but bro, like I gotta talk to TK9 way more. Like that dude is like a legit gamer, right? So there's a lot of stuff that he knows. Like he just mentioned in the chat that in God of War 2018 you can't jump, which is like this is little odd things that he just knows, right? Like I don't think that makes a game bad or anything, but just little things like that. But it just makes me like hate the other side. Not hate, hate's a strong word. It makes me dislike the other side, but almost dislike the company as well almost. And I gotta bring myself back like, no, it's not Sony. Eventually I'll get a PS5 and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy the PS5 once I do get it, you know. And here's the thing for everyone in the chat, if you don't think all your favorite YouTubers and broadcasters and all this, if you don't think they're gonna own all these systems, you're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself.
You know, for all you know, you're getting played by these like other people too.
Yeah, that's true.
You're probably getting played.
They're catering to whatever is popular.
Like most likely all these like PlayStation fanboys or these big YouTubers, they probably don't give a fuck. They're probably just like, these guys are gonna come onto my channel, they're gonna watch the video ads, they're gonna make me money, and all I have to do is just talk shit about Xbox, and they will fucking come watch the video because they're mad that I'm talking shit about Xbox. They're probably fucking just playing the system. They're probably just playing everybody. Honestly. They probably are.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you guys, maybe one or two of them are like legit, like, nah, PlayStation all day, every day, and vice versa with Xbox. But I think for the most part, like, they probably play on both, and they probably really don't give a shit. And they're probably just like, I'm going to play the system, make my money, troll everyone, and continue my day. That's what I think. What do you think?
I feel you.
What do you think, Dakkota?
Yeah.
What do you think about the subject in general?
All right.
Oh, that sigh though. That sigh.
All right. So me, I honestly I used to be like hardcore Sony, like, oh, PlayStation's better than Xbox, and that was like back in my high school days. So that was,
Well, you were young and stupid.
yeah, that was years ago. And then now it's like, all right, I'm a PlayStation fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'll always get PlayStation because I just like their consoles, but I enjoy playing Xbox games too. I don't care about the whole quote unquote console wars because it's dumb. I'm a gamer. I'm just gonna enjoy playing games. Like I don't care about the system.
Facts.
It's a good game. I'm gonna play it.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that always gets me with Halo though is like I always go to sprint and it's like, oh, fuck, there's no sprint in Halo.
You can sprint in Halo. The newer ones you can.
In Reach.
The newer ones you can. Yeah, you have to get like the little bubble thing.
Yeah, every time I go hit shift to sprint, it's like, oh yeah, that's right, I can't sprint because I've been playing ODST right now. That's which one I'm on. But yeah, no, I don't really care about the console wars. I don't care about this system better, this system better. Like, why does it matter? Can you play a game on it? Yes, awesome. That's all that really matters to me.
Hey, they're saying you're wrong. They're saying you can sprint. You just don't know what button to hit.
Yeah, the newer Halos have sprint. I'm only on ODST right now. They haven't put sprint in ODST yet.
Oh yeah.
ODS2?
No,
ODST.
ODST. T.
Oh, ODST. Okay.
Gosh, Doc. I just think it's funny. My thing is, if you're a gamer, right, you can choose what people you want to interact with. So if like you're trying to talk to someone like, yeah, man, PlayStation's pretty awesome, and then they start instantly hating on PlayStation and talking their shit. I mean, it's really up to you if you want to continue that conversation. You don't have to continue the conversation with that person. Find someone that you can actually talk to. Example is Doc. Hey, Doc, I really like PlayStation. Oh, why is that? Like, he won't shit on you just because you like PlayStation.
No,
he'll
I
listen.
won't.
Yeah, they will listen to you, and you can have a nice debatable conversation where you can talk about the pros and cons of each console, right? Talk, enjoy it, and then go from there. But people just like, I don't know. It's just like as soon as they say something negative, sometimes they just want to talk shit back, and it's, well, that's up to you. If you want to make the narrative for that, you can do what you want.
Well, what you did on this podcast was perfect, ISO. So you know how I kept asking you, like, okay, well, if you like the game, you buy it physically. Well, why don't you do it for PC? You know why? And I kept asking you, I kept pressing you, and your answer was just like, well, no, I just do it if I really like it. I just do it if I really like it. And that was your answer. If you really like it, that's what you do. That's enough. But you could have gone a different way and made up some bullshit as to why physical is better than digital, and then you trying to make some bullshit, you would have discredited yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel people this generation are doing with Xbox, and I don't get it. Like, if you don't find a value in Game Pass, then that's on you. And there's gonna be people that don't find a value in Game Pass. Game Pass is not for everybody. I've said it before. You know what I mean? But for you to discredit it completely, and then they say shit like Xbox is going to lower the quality of games and stuff, and it's like, well, how do you know that? Like, what are you basing that off of? Because, like, you think these developers, if anything, I could make an argument that Game Pass is going to make developers work even harder, because if they want their game on Game Pass, now they got a lot of competition as to what's going to get downloaded and played. So why would they not try to make the best game possible so that it can be played and downloaded as much as possible? All types of different things that Game Pass could potentially bring. But the answer to it is, I don't like Game Pass, I don't like services. But hey, to everyone in the chat, there's something that I found out, okay? I'm not going to tell TK9 who it is, because TK9 will go in hard on them. I got to tell my boy TK9 to take it easy sometimes. But I found out a few people on the other side that are quote-unquote anti-services that are subscribed to PS Now and Game Pass. You heard me right. People on the other side that are quote-unquote anti-services that are subscribed to PS Now and Game Pass. Multiple people, not just one, multiple people. So I'm just like, okay then. All right, so we just...
That makes no fucking sense.
So we just capping now. Yeah. We just cap. But I called it. I know if Sony decides to do something with the PS Now and make it freaking, or some type of like Game Pass scenario, which I agree with most people. I don't think Sony needs to do that. I think Sony should just stick to its current thing right now. It's all a gamble. But if they decide to do that, like I said in one of my videos, like, I don't want to see anybody that's been talking shit about services join. Like, don't. Because I will be right next to TK9 making fun of your ass if somebody does that shit.
Yeah. You want to know what sucks, though? Is, like, when you're trying to have, like, that conversation about the console, right? And this whole thing where it's, like, sometimes people get emotional. It sucks because it's, like, as soon as you start talking about whatever the issue with the console is, just say PlayStation. You're like, oh, yeah, I don't like PlayStation just because of X, Y, and Z, right? Nothing crazy. Just giving your opinion. Or I don't like this PlayStation game, blah, 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 right? And then a person that loves the game and that will defend it for their whole fucking life, right, will like go hard on it, will basically take a shit on you, like just like, nah, you're stupid, blah, blah, blah. It ruins that experience for that person even more. That's what kind of sucks though, right? If you're not that person that can kind of like just, it's whatever, that person's dumb. Like now you link that person with the console, with that game, and now you feel like, yeah, that's fucking stupid, right? Like you get a little bit more emotional about it. It's not gonna happen to everybody, don't get me wrong, but like how you said, where it's like, nah, it's not Sony, it's the player base, and you have to take a step back. You have to take, it's the same concept where it's like, no, you gotta. Some people don't do that, and now it just keeps creating that freaking, that downward spiral for that person, because it's like it's just ruining the experience,
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, but before we continue, let's go ahead and check out the comments real quick, or the chat. We're pretty far behind, not gonna lie. They're going for a while, so I'm just gonna scroll up a little bit, and then we'll see. We'll start off where we actually start talking about the console, and then okay, I got it. So you guys ready for this?
Go.
All right. So Emmanuel says none of us started these console wars, but we'll fight it till the end.
I like that.
And
We didn't start it, but we're gonna finish it.
DJ Jackson, because we got grown ass kids with no identity beyond a plastic box.
Damn, he came in with the grown man talk. Okay.
Yep. Jay says the moment you're defending a company that only wants your money, you're lost. Period.
Facts.
And then Isaiah says it's just fun to debate with other fanboys in the gaming community and talk shit.
It is fun. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it is fun.
And then Mike says, Doc, I think you like being on the underdog side.
Who's on the dog? Xbox? Well, I guess so, but I don't know. They're changing the narrative.
And then TK9 says 85% R. I don't know what that's in reference to. Harold, Doc, don't y'all argue about the rap? Who's the best rapper? TK9, you can't even jump in gears. Oh, that's whatever. Emmanuel, console wars are similar to sports rivalries. It's good for business. DJ Jackson says, but honestly, people are tribal by nature. Toyota versus Lexus, PC versus Mac, Android versus iOS. The list goes on. Mike Hawk says, yo, what's going on, Mike? How you doing? Harold, talk about some rap fans and you'll see, oh, Jay-Z is way better. Overseer says, I'm 32 and to my knowledge, console wars didn't start until 360 versus PS3, so I blame the Zoomers. Isaiah says, people will do the same thing with iPhones and Androids. Yep. TK9, PlayStation 2 just be delusional. Emmanuel, anyone saying Eminem is the best is a fraud. Oh, we talked about that. Rogue says, I'm a sub of you, ISO and Doc, and I have Doc in my friends list on Xbox. You can add me on PSN. Okay, good to go. Appreciate it. I'll be sure to check it out later. The real Ruth, the reason why the concept console wars exists is because we as people are tribal and territorial on the things we owe, have, or represent. Mike Johnson says, people argue about AMD and Intel. Yes, they do. Rogue says, I'll tell you why there is console wars. It's not because people are stupid. It's all about competition. I think the stupid thing is where people get crazy about it, though, like over the top, extreme. That's
or when they just be lying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When they be lying, just like talking out their ass. That's when it's stupid.
Or the arguments doesn't make sense. Like what?
Yeah. Overseer, iPhone users are like ponies. I have an iPhone, man. I got an iPhone. I got an iPhone. Shit.
No, listen, I'm not gonna lie. When motherfuckers was like, I will gladly pay $70, I'm like, what? What kind of fucking fool are you? No.
Yeah.
Like if something is 60, I'm not gonna tell the company, you know what, man, go ahead, raise it to 70. You know, just you know what I'm saying? Now if the price of it is 70, it is what it is, right? But to say, like, I literally saw people saying I will gladly pay $70.
That's
like,
bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. No one's glad to pay more money for a game.
I mean, don't use a coupon on it then.
Yep.
Don't use a coupon on it then.
All right, so Isaiah, he says, oh, go ahead, Dakota.
So speaking about paying money in games, if a majority of these games are going digital, why are we still paying $60 for them?
You're asking too much questions.
The production value is as much as a movie, so it costs them. I don't fucking know.
Dude, you're asking way too much questions, bro. You're not supposed to do that, dog. Well, what are you doing that makes too much sense to ask that question, okay? They put it up to 70. Don't make too much sense now, all right?
Yeah, I know they're saving money by not having to print off that paper and that plastic and the actual disc and everything, so it should be cheaper, but shut your mouth.
Yeah, it makes too much sense. You need to knock that shit off, all right?
Mouth, are you crazy? Well, I'll gladly pay the $70. Matter of fact, raise it to 85.
Oh, whoa. You need to stop. No, you need to stop that. No. No,
I don't support the developer.
We'll support them a different way. No, you're fucking it up for me. Stop that shit.
I want to support the developer.
You support them in your own way. I ain't paying fucking $85 for a damn game.
These motherfuckers be capping so hard. I want to support the developer. Then the developer drops a half game and sells you a DLC in the next 2 months for $30.
Oh my
fucking
god.
Fool.
All right, let me continue.
Then there's microtransactions. I'm about to go on a rant. Then there's microtransactions in there as well. But you want to support the developer? Get out of here. They're a good developer. They gave me a great story. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh,
there's some dude right now in San Francisco sitting in his freaking mama's basement in his underwear about to make the best game ever. And it's going to come out on Android called Among Us 2 or something. It's gonna be $5.99, and you over here trying to drop $85 on a game just to get the pre-order of it. Sometimes we're so dumb.
All right, let me continue. Where was that? Gamers of both sides are delusional. So am I ponying out because I have an iPhone. That's what I said earlier too. Product wars of any kind usually tell more about the people involved than the products themselves.
Oh, that's facts.
And then Isaiah said, get the fuck out. TK9, you have delusional fans on both sides. True, but Sony is on a whole nother level. Talked about Eminem again. Let's see. I like the PlayStation, but the people who rep and the media bias makes you dislike them.
That's true.
The extremist console warriors that don't care and are trolling our problem. Yes. Let's see. I think these PlayStation channels just hate Xbox. That could be true too. Harold says, bro, it's funny because in PS3 gen, Xbox fans were on top. Like if Twitter were popping that time, Sony was like, Sony was looked down upon. PS4 is it's just its Switch. To Mike Johnson, if they want to play the system, make their gamer tag public. Isaiah, the ponies got revenge for the 360 gen. We used to talk a lot of shit to PS3 fans.
Oh, okay.
Sakata says, yep, they hate Xbox for no reason. It's just hate. Yep, I feel the same way. Rogue says, I am a pony. Yeah, PlayStation my home. You grew up with it 23 years with PlayStation since 1998. But before I am a pony, I'm a hardcore gamer that owns all platforms. Nice. It's the way to go.
There you go.
You're winning with all of them. The real truth. I suppose I just sub. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Isaiah, Halo 5 has sprint. Oh, we talked about that. Sometimes I get the feeling people don't want options and therefore hate on the competitor's product. They want to settle with one and think they have to justify that even more by hating. Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to justify what they buy. It's like, what you mean? You bought it for a reason. Enjoy it. Fuck.
Why? Because you like it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Don't worry about what people think. You like it. You like it.
Or if I think your baby Yoda statue is stupid, brings you joy, you fine.
Yep. You good. You winning at the end. Y'all like PlayStation, but y'all not hating on ponies. It's mostly on Sony games. So I'm like, what? That's what Harold says. They're talking about jumping. So true, Harold. Xbox fanboys used to say PS3 is for poor people who can't pay for online. Oh, I remember hearing that too. They used to say that shit. I had a PS3 and I remember hearing that because it used to be free.
Xbox fans were toxic?
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Xbox fans, I don't know the history. Were Xbox fans toxic before, and then y'all got your mouth punched in by the PS4 era, and now y'all don't want to
No, now they're like, now we got some stuff. Let's go. All right, let's see.
Let me find out.
Harold says, hate the ponies, not the games. Let's see. The problem is that gamers will defend a game even if it's bad or make excuses for the company. Yeah, people do that too. Rogue, PlayStation Nation for life for me. If the ship is sinking, 23 years with PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation, I care about competition. I enjoy Xbox, Nintendo. I like PC gaming. Nice. Doc, but I bet they are not using PS Now. I think that's when you were talking about the thing.
Yeah, maybe they're not, but even so, if they don't believe in services, but they're paying for one, you're still, everything's data driven, right? So if Sony's looking at this, it's like our fan base is saying that they don't like services, but everyone subscribed to PS Now or whatever, or Game Pass is doing well, then it's a problem. But I digress. I just know a few people that are on the other side that have PS Now and Game Pass, but don't announce it.
They're faking the funk.
Yeah, or talk like they don't like services, but whatever.
Okay, Overseer says, I agree. I think Game Pass will push devs to make better games because Microsoft pays them a lot of money to get their game on Game Pass. The real truth, if you're anti-services and have these services and enjoy these services, why can't you just admit it? Then you're not really anti-services at that point if you enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Jay, it's 2:15 a.m. where I live, and I'm listening to people talk about why people go to war for two companies. What has my life come to? Well, we appreciate you coming by.
We appreciate you for sure.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. I know it's late. If you're tired, get some sleep. Yeah, go to sleep. It's all good. Yeah, you can watch this video at a later time too, because it gets uploaded to YouTube, so it's all good.
Don't do that. They'll stay on. Don't worry about it. This is good stuff. This is gonna change your life. Don't worry about it.
Jeez. Emmanuel says, no, Sony itself is a bad company. PlayStation isn't transparent at all. They lied about generations and continue to cancel studios and the features for PS5. Franchise is saying, I'm trying to figure out if I want a Google Stadia. I have the PS5 and the Series X. This is a good question for you, Doc. Go ahead and give him an answer.
If you want a Google Stadia?
Yeah, and they have the PS5 and they have the Series X.
So at this point, the only reason you would get a Google Stadia is if you want to be able to play on different on different screens. That's pretty much it. So if you're the type of gamer that only plays on your TV at home, then there's really no need for you to get a Google Stadia if you got a PS5 and you got an Xbox Series X, because it's not like Google Stadia right now is going to have any exclusives, so that doesn't matter. But if you're the type of gamer that wants to be able to, travel and still play some games and stuff like that, then Google Stadia is not a bad idea. Plus, Google Stadia is free. I don't know if you know that, especially on PC. Like if you got like a laptop or something, or on your phone, 1080p looks great on PC screens and on smaller PC screens, on laptop screens, and on phones. So you can literally just go make an account and it's free. So you literally have nothing to lose. So,
All right.
so essentially everybody can get a Google Stadia right now if they wanted to. And you guys all have controllers, so the controllers, you connect Bluetooth to the freaking laptop or to your phone, you're literally fine.
All right, so let's see. I think we're good for now. Everything's pretty much talking about the same stuff, really. Pick all right, Doc. Oh, so Jay said, all right, Doc, I'll take your word for it. Changed my life. So he's still on. Let's see. Henry said, how many people knew about bright memory on PC before it was on Game Pass? Now the game got more eyes than it would have just on PC. That is true.
The hell is that? Is that the game TK9 showed the other day?
It's the one where it's like they were showing off the new. It was one Xbox used it in a trailer, but it was on PC first. And
was it the game?
Yeah, it's the one where it's raining a lot in the trailer. Like it's raining like a shit ton, and the graphics look amazing.
Yeah, that's on Xbox.
It's like the shooter. Yeah. It should be on Xbox. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
All right, so I think we hit this subject pretty well. I don't think we really need to continue. And I think something, if you guys are down for it, because we still have a lot of time. Maybe if chat wants to ask specific questions that we can hit on. If you guys have anyone specific you want to ask it to, you can just do the @ and then put Doc or Dakkota or ISO. Or if it's to all of us, really just ask your question, send it, and then because we still have a lot of time left in the podcast, unless you guys want to hit anything else on the subject, I feel like we hit it pretty well. What do you guys think?
No, I think we're good. Yeah, let's open it up to the chat. I like that.
All right, let's chill, talk to chat. So send your questions. Again, if it's specific to a person, just at them. If not, just ask the general question and we'll go over it. But
hey, Roof asked a question that I like already.
Where?
He said the real Roof. He said Nintendo Switch or Stadia in terms of portable.
Ooh, well, that's for you, Doc.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
for you.
It is for me. So again, Roof, I don't want to cap, so I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Stadia portable is amazing, but when you're comparing it to Switch, the advantage that Switch has is that a Switch, you're not dependent on your connection. The Switch, whatever game you have and you buy and it's on the Switch, you're gonna be able to play whether you're on an airplane or whether you're in the subway. Shit, you can play your Switch in a submarine, okay? But as far as playing Stadia on a plane, it's not happening. Playing Stadia in a submarine is not happening. So if it's just for the portability aspect of it, then the Switch is probably the most portable console out, hands down. I hope that answers your question.
Nice. And of course, again, send your questions. We're just chilling until you guys actually ask them, which they're not really saying much. They're just kind of talking about the whole concept of what that guy just asked. So, I mean, pretty good. I think we had good topics for this podcast. I think it was great.
Yep. So I just looked through my Steam wish list, and yeah, I had Bright Memory on there. I thought the game sounded familiar.
Is it out already or no?
Yeah, it got released March 25th, 2020.
Like the full game?
Okay.
It's the full game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Victor asked if any of us play Timefall 2. I have it. For me, I have it on PC. I just haven't played it lately. What about you guys?
I actually played it a long time ago on the PS4. It was dope. I think it's on Game Pass too. Is it not?
I think it is. I think it is. I think I've seen it. I just never downloaded it. I'm pretty sure it is.
Titanfall 2. My buddy Neil gifted it to me and I played it once.
I heard it's really dope. I heard it plays like Apex Legends, which I actually like a lot.
It is a pretty cool game. All right,
Yeah,
so next.
I didn't have any issues with it. It's just not a game I'm inclined to play a lot.
Yeah. So next question, Isaiah asked, "Do you think Kojima and Xbox rumors are true?" I wouldn't. Me personally, I wouldn't be surprised if he did it. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked into it too much. I've heard about it, the whole thing where it's him and then there's like an Xbox logo or something. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be mad about it either. I personally don't care. So
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. I don't know how much it fully affects me though.
Yeah.
Like when I say I understand the argument for exclusives, but exclusives doesn't make me enjoy a game more. So even if this wasn't true, but he made a dope ass game that I could still play on my Xbox, like I'm fine. You know, it doesn't have to. The game is not going to be better just because it's exclusive. The only thing that does is give us bragging rights against Sony, which I understand is sweet, but as far as gaming wise, it really doesn't matter to me.
What about you, Dak?
Oh, what was the question?
Do you think Kojima and the Xbox rumors are true?
I honestly have not heard anything about it.
Oh, well, the rumor is Kojima might work with Xbox. You know, typically it's with PlayStation, so.
Yeah.
Do you care?
Oh, that sounds interesting.
He don't care. He don't give a damn.
Yeah, he don't give a damn.
No. All I care about is when is the next Metal Gear Solid coming out.
Ooh, I know, right? All right.
Did you hear about the Metal Gear Solid collection and Dell's development for the PlayStation 5?
I did. That would be dope. Yeah, you shared it. I know. Yeah,
that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, you shared it. Yeah, I saw it, and I was like, ooh, I think I even liked it. But all right, next question. I think this is a question. Switch getting Game Pass.
Ooh, I heard about that. I heard about that rumor. Me and you, Isa, were talking about it before we started, right?
Well, were they're working together, right? Something about that? Is that that's what we're talking about, right? Where they might work together?
It's a rumor, yeah. So if they do work together, what is it do you think that they could be doing? So if Switch was to get Game Pass, to me it would have to be like the cloud version of it. Like I don't see the Master Chief Collection running natively on the Switch.
Yeah, that's true.
But then with that being said, if the cloud version, I don't know what type of Wi-Fi router or Wi-Fi card the Switch has. I know it's not Wi-Fi 6. It might not even be Wi-Fi 5. It might be Wi-Fi 2 for all that. You know, Nintendo be tripping.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I did hear something that like, this is again another rumor, another speculation. Like, don't put anything to it. But what if Microsoft was trying to give Nintendo the opportunity to produce their more, I want to say, like kid-friendly games, like their Banjo-Kazooies and all that other stuff, and then obviously it'll still be able to come out on the Switch as well, but they would produce it for them, you know. So I heard that rumor as well. But Game Pass on Switch sounds like a good idea. Maybe I don't know how the hell they would do it though. I don't. Maybe the cloud version, like I said.
Yeah. What are you, Dakota? Do you even care?
No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I don't own a Switch, so it doesn't.
Yeah. Fair enough. You suck. All right. Yeah. So, this from Maxwell specifically to you, Doc. Do you think Volition will announce Saints Row 5 at E3 this year?
You know, I never really played the Saint Rose games a whole lot. I've played them. I just not like really played them, like played the story or anything.
Yeah. Like it's like one of those you pick up real quick and try it, and then like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've never played
something. It's not one of those games I'm going to constantly play.
Yeah,
on the back burner.
I've never played a Saints Row game, and I've seen a lot of them, but I just never picked them up. Like every time I see the reviews and stuff, it just looks like a little bit too
crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I never owned one either. I mean, the only time I played it was maybe at someone else's place, you know, that they had it. So.
Yeah, but are they gonna freaking announce it? I don't know, man.
All right, let's see.
I have no idea.
Let me go back up. Shit. All right, ISO. When are we playing Battlefield 4? I mean, let me know what your gamer tag is on Origin, and I will add you, and then we can play. Easy day. All right, next question is chillin'. Is Apex Legends going to do Titans soon? I did see that Titans were coming to Apex Legends. Is that true? I've just that the Titans are coming to Apex Legends.
I don't know if it's the Titans. I think it's they're bringing an element of Titanfall 2, Titanfall to Apex Legends, which Apex Legends is based off of Titanfall. So that's why people are saying the only thing left to do is bring Titans. So I could see that. I don't think they've officially said that yet, though. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. I've seen like articles about it, but I've never actually looked into it.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Emmanuel is, if you had the option to have Dolby Vision gaming or not, which would you choose? Dakota, I'll let you go first. If you had the option to have Dolby Vision gaming or not, which would you choose? To have it or to not have it?
I don't even know what that is.
Doc, do you?
I have no idea what that is.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the fuck that is either. I was hoping you guys would know.
but you know what? I like options, so I'm gonna say yes. If I had the option to, yeah, give it to me. Why not?
All right.
Do I gotta pay extra for it?
We'll find out. Let's see. We'll see if he says something real quick. Mike Johnson.
Put that into the...
This is specifically for you, Doc. Or I guess we can all mention it. What is your internet speed at home, up and down?
Trash.
Oh, let me not lie. Let me look it up right now. I'll tell you.
All right. So I know what mine is. I think I get like, on a good day, I get like 800 download and like 4. Shit. You know what? Let me look right now. Fuck it. I'm gonna look right now too. Hold on.
I'm running the test right now.
Well, mine's gonna be ass because I'm fucking streaming, but fuck it.
Whatever. It's excuses.
I just don't remember. No, I sent you a picture, I think.
I got that files though.
Yeah, I think I sent you a picture. Well, fuck it. I'm
Mine's
doing right
103 down and uploads testing right now.
Okay, y'all ready for mine?
Yeah, send it.
Mine's 10 upload.
10 upload. All right, mine is 227 download, 0.9, 227.9 download, and my upload speed is 116.7.
Holy shit. Okay, so my download is 660 and my upload is 37. Jeez, your upload. Oh wait, I talked about this. Your upload speed is nuts.
It's ridiculous, bro. When I record,
don't you have yours like? Isn't your internet straight from your ISP though?
Yeah,
not shared.
Yeah, your internet's not shared when you have files. Correct. So it comes straight from whatever freaking outlet they have out in the street.
Damn.
Whereas if you got like cable, Comcast, you're sharing it with whoever else has Comcast next to you or stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's go on to the next question then. So,
and then it's fiber optics, so it's light moving instead of whatever cable moves, which I think is like radio waves.
Oh, fancy.
It's fast. It's fast. Yeah.
Fancy. All right, Emmanuel. Oh, let's try to keep the questions like super quick too, so we can try to get everybody. Emmanuel says, "Is anyone on the panel getting the $500 Bang and Olufsen Xbox headsets?" I'm not getting it. That's a no already.
Oh no.
No, I'm going with my 140 Cool Master headset.
Let's see.
If we're just gonna compare prices.
Questions. This looks like it's specifically to Doc. Shit, I scrolled down. Let's see. Damn it. Why does it do that? That's so stupid.
It's your download speed.
No, it's not. It's just it moves the chat back down. All right, so Rogue says Doc Switch is getting Ultimate Game Pass. The rumor is Nintendo working together with Xbox. Oh, that's not really a question. Okay, but it's gets Ultimate Game Pass. I'm buying the new Nintendo Switch Pro. Let's see. Do we have any other questions? Ultimate I prefer Saints Row. Personal taste, but I like Grand Theft Auto. Game Pass. Let's see. Oh, Jason mentioned rumors are that Battlefield 6 is in talks to come to Game Pass day one.
I heard about that.
Damn. Then Harold. Oh, he gave me his.
Got a lot of money.
Yeah. Harold mentioned. Oh, all right. I will. You know what? I'll add you right now. How about that? But let me see. Let's get the next question before I do that. Bro, yeah, start knowing some answers. Yeah, TK9 isn't wrong. He said, bro, y'all gotta start knowing some answers. Cause some, I don't know. I mean, I see the article, but I don't really read them. You know, I mean, it just depends. You know, I got an adult every now and then. Let's see. Or I'm just lazy. Okay, here's a question. Maxwell, do you think Last of Us has replay ability without multiplayer? I'll let you guys go first so I can do this real quick.
Still haven't played it, so I don't know.
Wait, what?
You
Wait,
haven't
hold on.
played it?
You haven't played The Last of Us?
I've played bits and pieces of it, but I haven't played it all the way through.
You need to play the fucking game, dude.
All right,
It's
so
on the back burner. Don't worry.
Oh my, back burner of what?
Of all the other games I'm playing, like
What's it
Outriders.
Oh
and
no,
Far
Outriders.
Cry.
Outriders can go in the back. Far Cry can go in the back. You need to play the fucking Last of Us, dude.
play it. You should play it.
You
I
should.
do have it.
For me, I would play that game one more time. I would. But I don't know how much I would pay for it. I don't know if I would buy it again. I guess that's the best thing. So like if somehow, some way this thing came, I know it's not going to, but let's say I was able to get a copy for free, or it came to Game Pass or something. Again, I know it's not coming to, I'm just giving an example. Then I would probably play it again. But for me to go out there and buy it, and then depending on how much they're gonna sell it for, like a remake, if they try to charge like $60 or something for a remake of this game, no, I'm not playing it again. That's just me.
What was the question again?
Good game, it is though.
Oh
So
yeah,
would
the
you-
Last of Us is amazing.
They have replay value without multiplayer.
So I only played it once though. That's the thing. I didn't replay it. So I feel like it does, but it just depends if I think it does. I just had other games to play, but if I didn't really have much to play and I wanted to, I'm pretty sure I could. So
Actually, you know what? You just answered the question right there for you
Yeah.
and for me. No, it doesn't. You're right. That's a good question. It doesn't. Because if we had replay value, we would have replayed it.
yeah, that's why I was like, I felt like it would depend if I didn't have anything else to do. But the
You didn't
likelihood,
have-
if
Yeah,
the
exactly.
likelihood of that happening is not really something, you know.
Dan, that's a good question.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
because
is.
we would have replayed it if it had
Yeah.
replay value.
We would have.
I mean, it was a great game, but what them boys say? One and done.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah.
Harold, I already have The Last of Us. I got it with the PlayStation Plus collection, so I don't need to buy the remake.
Oh snap! It's on the PlayStation Plus collection.
Yeah, they gave it to you. They gave it to you.
What if Sony was dirty and took it off?
Oh,
Oh, I already have it in my
Just a
library,
sec-
and I can
just a
download it.
remake.
So
oh
You better download
shit.
that quick, dog. You better download. If I was Sony, I would take it off. So you have to buy the freaking remake.
And then so on top of that, Harold mentioned, would y'all accept the Last of Us remake more if it came with the multiplayer? No, I wouldn't. Well, I mean, I don't have an issue with the game. I'm just not gonna buy it. Even if it did come with multiplayer, I'm not gonna buy it.
You gotta know what type of gamer you are. I'm not a multiplayer type of gamer, anyways. So for me, no. The only multiplayer game I play is Apex Legends. I'm gonna be playing some Street Fighter because me and TK9 and Roof have a dance that we're gonna go to. I'm gonna take them both to the prom and show them what's up.
Ooh, okay.
I prefer co-op games, single player and co-op.
Dude, you know what you have to play with your horse buddies? Fucking It Takes Two. That
I've-
game is an
Actually,
amazing
one of
co-op
the-
game.
One of the streamers I watch is playing that right now.
With
Dude.
your
I'll
horse
watch that
buddies.
later. Yeah, you, ISO.
What? Who?
Let's
Me?
play
What?
that. Let's play it.
No, I'm playing with Morgan. Too bad. No, I'm already playing
I
with
don't
her.
mean- I don't mean now. I mean in the future.
No, I don't even know if that has replay value.
Come on, you got to carry me through the game.
No, I ain't carrying nothing. You have to carry me. You have the cart.
Motherfucker.
Oh shit. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Let's see. Am I missing anything? Dun, 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 dun. Do you guys see any questions we missed? Let's see. Does anyone know when is the next generation Grand Theft Auto 5? I have no idea.
But I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for that one.
I'm curious to see how it's gonna be.
$80.
Oh, 85. We have multiplayer, so we need to charge an extra $10. God, that would be terrible. Oh, Victor actually has a question. Hey, Doc, have you seen the Perfect Dark reboot trailer? They're doing a reboot? Hold on.
I did. I think it's a whole new game. Yeah, it looks like a whole new. I did see it. It's freaking amazing.
They're doing a reboot? What?
Yeah, you haven't seen the trailer?
No, this came out 4 months ago. I'm late as hell. Okay, I'll watch this later. I'm gonna watch this later. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Doesn't seem like there's any actual specific question, unless we missed it. If you guys can let us know in a moment, because they're basically talking about the remake, not a remaster. Remake The Last of Us. I don't like the idea. Konami. Let's see. So Ultra Ugly Duck said, "Dak,
Yeah,
don't be trying to take my It Takes Two, buddy." Oh shit.
UUD looking kind of sus.
Huh?
UUD looking kind of sus.
UUD. Ood.
Ood.
All right. If you any other questions? Oh, she said we'll fight. She's about to throw these hands. Any other questions for Doc or myself or Dak? I guess since we have just a reminder again, Dakkota is on Twitch. He does actually stream a lot. He does have a YouTube, but he's not on there much often. Of course, there's Doc. He has his YouTube channel. He's also going to be on Twitch. Look up Doc Dark or Doc_Dark1985. Literally the same as his freaking YouTube. Easy as that. And then, of course, there's my channel also. Thank you if you guys liked the video. Appreciate it. And if you did sub, appreciate that also. Oh, Victor asked a question. Okay. What are your favorite games? Like all time or more current? Does it matter? You know what they didn't say. What is your guys' favorite games, period?
Satisfactory.
Okay.
What?
It's a PC game. It's the one where he's like builds a ton of shit. Like
I've got almost 300 hours in that game.
Ooh.
Damn. All right. So my favorite game of all times is Perfect Dark. That's my favorite game. But I guess the best way for me to answer is what are my favorite types of games, and they would be like the GTA's, the Watch Dogs, which I really probably should try Saint Rose because I might like it. And then I like shooters too.
Noise.
So those are the types of games. I don't really play anything else.
I think my all-time favorite game would be Kingdom Hearts 2. And
it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, I know. I downloaded it. And Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 and Kingdom Hearts 2, all-time favorite games. I replayed those games multiple times. So, for sure, 100%, those two games, all-time favorite.
I heard Resident Evil 4 is really good.
It is. They need to do a fucking remake. You know how dope that would be? It's old enough where I would buy it. Fuck it. I don't even give a shit.
They got to do it right, though.
They do have to do it right. But, I mean, see, games like how Resident Evil 2 to the remake now is a perfect way to do a remake. Because it's a totally different experience from what you played on PlayStation. Totally different experience. So,
and it still has the nostalgia factor to it.
Yeah, so remakes like that, I'm totally down for it. Because it totally changes the way you play the game. It really does. What do you think, Doc? Doc?
No, I'm here. I'm listening. I mean, so yeah, see, I don't even know if games that old even really need a remake. Like just remastered with the boost in FPS and the 4K and HDR makes a huge difference. Because like I'm playing, I downloaded I downloaded Perfect Dark on my Xbox Series X, and obviously it freaking looks and runs amazing. The only thing that maybe I would want is for the controls to be adjusted. Yeah, the controls need to be adjusted. Like the aiming down sight of that game did not age well. It's actually really hard.
Yeah, but it's just like how they did it though. The remake was just totally different. You know, it made it a whole different type of game. You know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
That's what they did with Demon's Souls, and that sold well.
Yeah, it did. But I never played the first one, so it was like kind of one of those where I never played the first one to begin with. So I guess I'm gonna try it. It's next gen. You know, whatever.
Brand new experience for you.
Yeah, for me it was a brand new experience. Yes. All right, let's go on to the next question. Is from Isaiah. What games are y'all copying this month? Honestly, I have no idea. I personally haven't really been following what's actually coming out. If Nier Replicant is coming out this month, I probably would get it because I had fun with the first one. The first one was cool.
I got Outriders, so.
Well, that's not really. Yeah. Wait, did it come out? It came out on the 1st, right?
I'm not sure when it came out.
Oh.
I was like, fuck it, might as well get it.
Oh, nice. Or if you had Game Pass, you could have played it for free. But I digress. What about you, Doc?
So for me, it's I have such a backlog of games that there's really nothing else for me that I need to download. It's like I have a good problem. I have too many options. So I'm gonna finish Watch Dogs 2, which is what I'm currently streaming on Twitch. If you guys follow me, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I want to do it yet. If I want to start Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Resident Evil 7.
Ooh, Resident Evil 7.
That's what I should stream.
Yes.
Resident Evil 7.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm playing them on Stadia. So I don't know if you guys know the story, but somebody hit me up, told me to try Stadia, and they literally bought me a Google Stadia, Chromecast Ultra and everything, and then they also sent me whole bunch of Google Play Store like money or whatever. So I was able to buy a few games, and that's how I have all these games on Google Stadia that I'm like, okay, I might as well play them.
Damn.
Yeah, so right now I have a pretty decent backlog of games.
Nice.
I got the Division 2 as well. I got Assassin's Creed Origins, Far Cry New Dawn, Resident Evil 7. I already beat Watch Dogs, the first one, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, so I got a few games that I can play. And then if I want to play the regular pro games that come out on Stadia, which are like other weird games that like I've never heard of, like Republic, I've never heard of that game. So yeah, I don't know. See.
All right. Next question then. Harold says, what would y'all like, Uncharted 1 remake or Last of Us remake or neither? I personally would pick neither for those two. What about you guys?
What did he say? Uncharted what?
Uncharted 1 or Last of Us remake or neither. Hello.
Damn, man. No, listen. I just gotta be honest with all this shit because I'm looking at all these games that I have that I get to play. I'm telling you, man, Game Pass is messing me up, man. Game Pass because I'm being honest. I'm being honest because if a game comes out that's a remake, right? So essentially, it's just a better version of the game and the story that I've already played. Versus an experience that I haven't experienced already, I'm gonna pick an experience that I haven't experienced already.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have Game Pass and it was like, okay, what game? If I was gonna buy a game full price or buy a remake, then I'd probably do like probably Uncharted 1 because I haven't played that game in a long time.
Did you just turn on your Xbox?
I did. I just turned it on. I want to go see what.
I fucking heard it too.
All the games that I got on Game Pass right now.
What about you, Dakkota? What would you want out of those options?
I'd say neither because I haven't played either one, so I'm not sure if a remake would be a good thing or a detriment.
Yeah. All right. Next question then. So let's see. Victor says, what game should be remade? Mine would be Advent Rising. I don't really know what Advent Rising is. I'm gonna look that up. I'll let you go first, Dakkota. What game? Pick one game that is old. Let's do that. Is older. Let's just go
Ace Combat 4.
Holy shit, that was quick.
Yeah, I love the Ace Combat series.
He does like that. He really thinks he's a pilot.
If you want to think you're a pilot, play DCS Worlds.
That motherfucker be Rising. Like,
that's an actual pilot sim.
Well, what you
enjoy the Ace Combat series.
Oh, that's what? Good, man. What game would you want remade if you had to choose one?
What game would I want remade? Oh, I actually do know. The Infamous series.
Oh. They were good series too. They were a good series.
Oh, they were good. I would definitely play those remade. The Infamous series. Yep.
For me, I wanted a game remade, what would I want? That's a hard one. They remade Crash Bandicoot. That was cool. I'm trying to think of a game on PlayStation 2. I guess I would have to pick Resident Evil 4 because it's my favorite. So if they remade Resident Evil 4, that would be dope. That would be pretty dope.
Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Next question. Oh, C-Slim is here. Hey, what's up, man? Let's see.
What else, C-Slim?
Assassin's Creed. So Akeem asked to you, Doc, are you gonna play Watch Dogs Legion?
Everybody's telling me to play Watch Dogs Legion. Everybody's telling me I need to freaking get it. So let me see. Do they have that on Stadia? I think they do, huh? Because it's not on Game Pass, right?
No, I don't think I've seen it on Game Pass. I personally wouldn't buy the game. If it's on Game Pass, I'll try it. Legion just looks a little rough, depending on the price.
Is it only multiplayer or is it first?
No, it's single player. It's single player. It's
game.
It's a single player game.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try because I actually am enjoying the Watch Dogs series. I'm actually really enjoying them, which I'm kind of.
Oh, you know what, Harold? You're right. Jack and Daxter would be a good one.
Oh, Jack and Daxter,
yes.
yeah.
Jack and Daxter would be an amazing remake. I don't know why.
Oh.
I don't know why they haven't done it yet. That game just disappeared after like the third one. I think they came out with, like a racing game after, but that's it. After that,
why?
I don't know. It was an amazing game. Jack and Daxter 3, where you had the guns and stuff. Oh, that was dope. That was dope.
Hey, which is the one where he has like an alter ego?
That's Jack and Daxter. Well, no. There's this. Well, I think it starts from 1, but I think in 2 is when. No, 2 is the one. Yeah, it's Jack and Daxter 2, and in 3 is it like they're in a. Oh fuck! I think I'm mixing them up. I think it starts at 2.
Yeah, they're dope though.
Yeah, no, like they're amazing. That franchise is amazing.
Yeah, I enjoyed Jack and Daxter.
Damn,
what about Spyro?
Spyro, they did a remake already.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now you get to play it. Look at you. You can play it.
Cool.
You.
What?
Spyro.
Where?
Spyro, not roll. Yeah, the remake. You played a remake.
Where?
I don't know. I mean, they have a remake. You mentioned it, so now you can
buy
play it. Well, I mean, hopefully they have it on Stadia. Cheap ass.
I'm looking, I'm looking at Watch Dogs Legion. It's $30 on Stadia.
That's not bad.
We've been going for 2 hours, guys. I think it's about time we wrap up.
Oh, yep. We did just hit the 2 hour
eat.
mark. We did just hit the 2 hour mark. All right.
Food.
All right. So I think that was pretty good. We had the 3 topics, and then of course we added on some questions from the chat, which was pretty cool. But yeah, so I think like always, we appreciate you guys coming by. This was the What a Warrior podcast, number 8.
Yeah.
And then again, we are trying to do it every Tuesday, the same time. It's gonna be like 4 o'clock with Pacific. What time zone are you in, Dak?
I'm in Central.
And for Dak, it's 6 o'clock Central, and then for Doc, it's 7 o'clock Eastern. So,
Facts.
Of course, Doc will always put out a video. I'll also put it on Twitter, and then yeah, pretty good show like always. I think.
I always stream on Tuesdays, so I always let people know
Yes.
about it as well.
So again, check out Dakkota, check out Doc, Twitch, YouTube, all that good stuff. Of course, my channel's here. Appreciate everything you guys do. And if you have questions, leave it on Doc's videos, my videos, even Dakkota's channel, whatever you guys want to do. And then we can talk about it in the next podcast. But typically, we'll talk about the main subjects that typically what's going on right now in gaming, and then go from there. But you guys got anything else to add?
No.
We're good, man. I appreciate you guys stopping by. This was awesome. I think we had like 20 concurrent viewers the whole time, so that's dope.
Yeah, it was really great. We appreciate you guys. But yeah, we'll catch you in the next show next week.
Later.
All right, later.
All right, guys. Bye.